Okay, hello there, Bartowski here, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon. So, we are being attacked by a wild swine up here. I'm gonna try and just catch some stuff. Figured we'd check this place out. It's the snow and ice biome that we recently discovered while looking for the Articuno Shrine for Kato Claw. So I figured I'd just spend some time here because I haven't really caught anything here. And so last episode, as you know, we battled Kato Claw again, and and it didn't go so well. Oh yeah, I think I caught this shiny Celio off camera, but I did show it off in the last episode. Hopefully this won't kill. Oh, okay, never mind. That killed. But I just thought I'd come out here, level some stuff, do some training. Let me break that for 1 second. So, anyway, yeah, so our battle didn't go so well, but I mean, I wasn't really planning to do anything. I wasn't as prepared as I'd like to be, but next time we will be well prepared, and we will have some better stuff, and some different stuff. Definitely want to use Metagross again. I mean, Metagross is huge in that battle, but I really don't feel that Skarmory was able to do anything, which surprised me, but as a result, I don't believe that I will be using it in our next match. Same with probably Nidoking. So I'm gonna shift some things around. Let's try Great Ball. Figure some stuff out and go back and win. And Troll Chaos is almost done with his gym. He's finished the actual gym. He has yet to Kato Claw beat me to it. But he's yet to finish his actual team. So once he does so, we will challenge him and mercilessly beat him to the ground. But I mean, that's just what we do. But I think we can probably do it. I mean, we have a lot of things that beat fire, and that's actually why I'm training my Kabutops and my Swampert up here. But they will definitely come in handy. I'd rather catch a Swinub than a Piloswine. But, ooh, Prinplup. I don't think I have a Piplup. See if I can catch this and raise it. Oh, the lag. Come on. There we go. Oh, gosh. So if you have epilepsy, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, apparently. This is ridiculous. What? How did it die? I didn't... Wait, I captured it? Okay. That was weird. Seems that we got it, though. So, basically, Troll Chaos has a trader that keeps spawning in his house like crazy. But, basically, we will keep building our team, catch some stuff, but while I'm here, I thought I would talk about my recent vacation. That's so weird. It keeps saying they fainted, and then I catch them. Oh, wait, is this just a... It's weird. I'm gonna see if I'm actually catching these, because I'm not convinced that I am. Let's just double check. Get out of my way, Fluffy. Anyway, so as I do this, I suppose I'll talk about my vacation. So I went to England, and very, very nice place. Definitely a different experience. Okay, so we are catching these. Okay, never mind, that's weird. So, it was a 12-day trip, but some stuff has happened since we got back, and thus I've had some video delays, and I've been busy, and school starts next week, and that'll be interesting, I'm sure. Things are a little bit crazy, but we'll see what happens. But I'm probably not going to be doing Sunday videos anymore because with school and everything, I just don't know if I'm going to have the time. I don't really think I'm going to. So if it's something that I can do, I will, but otherwise, no. I'm not going to bother with this field since I do have my shiny Celio here. What's going on in chat? I'm not even looking. Oh, It's a traitor. That's funny to me. So, saw some sights. Some of the highlights would definitely be getting to stay in a castle. Yeah, that was really amazing. There's this town called Warwick, spelled Warwick, but it's just how they pronounce it. So we actually got to stay at the castle for one night, and it was a really cool experience because, well, obviously there are lots of modern amenities like Wi-Fi and water taps and modern bathrooms. There are still a lot of differences. Anyway, it still looked very medievalish. I mean, there was a coat of arms in the room, and sword, and chess play in a room. It was a very unique experience, and I'm really glad that we got to do that. Definitely a trip highlight. Nothing seems to be spawning out here, huh? But, so we got to travel the countryside a bit. We saw Warwick, we saw Bath, and Bath is near Stonehenge, so of course we had to see Stonehenge. I mean, you can't go near Stonehenge and not see Stonehenge. I mean, that's such a crazy experience to think how old it is and try and wonder about the people who built it. And that's another thing I'm really glad that we got to do. And it's not that it's so significant. I mean, no one would spend more than like an hour there, but it's just one of those things that you kind of think about, and I think is pretty interesting. And so there was that, and we visited some smaller towns around Bath, and then Bath itself is very cool because they have the ancient Roman baths there. So we got to see those, and that's just also very impressive, and to think of those baths being there for so long, the fact that the water actually still works and comes from like natural springs up to the area itself, to me that's astonishing. I just think that's a really amazing thing to see. I'll come back here. I'm gonna murder you. Come on. But that was also a really good experience, and let's see, so we spent some time there. We spent most of our time in London, because there is a lot to see in London, as anyone who has ever been there can tell you. So we saw the British Museum, of course, which is really amazing, and definitely worth seeing. Just, they have so much stuff. So we saw all sorts of stuff like Egyptian artifacts and mummies and tombs, and we saw medieval English stuff, paintings and jewelry and swords. It was just a really great experience all around. Really no spawns here. It's really weird. Don't know what to say about that. So that was definitely a good experience. I feel like I'm just saying that over and over, but it was just really a great trip. And let's see, we just wandered the city a lot. I mean, just seeing the sights and the people, and I mean, it's such a different culture all around than we have here in America. I mean, even in America, while it does vary so much over all the different states, it's still very different that there's such variation in culture in such a small area. I mean, just different parts of London are different, or going to Bath or Warwick. It was really impressive. So yeah, I have started a second gym. I've started getting Pokemon in the team. I have kind of started construction, but there's really not much to show you all yet. When I actually have something, I'll show it off. Bug. Yeah, Bug's gonna be interesting, but ooh, I think a massive Mamoswine would be pretty cool. Let's try and catch this. It's gonna be hard doing a bug type since Bug's weak to so many things, but I think we'll make it work. Kind of scared to do this in case it one-shots me, but I'd like to weaken it if I could. Okay. It's having that glitch where they don't take damage anymore, I think it is. Well, let's try another Great Ball. See what we can do with that. Come on. Catch. Alright, that's good. So, another really cool thing is, well, I should probably preface this by saying I'm a Shakespeare fan and I really enjoy Shakespeare's plays, but I hadn't really had the chance to see one. I've just read them and discussed them in school, stuff like that. So we got to see Shakespeare's Hamlet. Really, really good show, really good performance all around. I'm going to take this mystical water off for a second. And no, stop throwing everything. And give this to Kabutops. So we got to see the show, and it was a really good show. It starred Benedict Cumberbatch, so I mean, that was pretty amazing too, to get to see him perform. Definitely another trip highlight. I mean, there's so many of them, I could just talk all day probably about all the little things we did on the trip and all the travel and everything. And I mean, there are very few things that I wouldn't happily do again. I do have to say though, probably my biggest complaint is just that travel is really difficult. I mean, it's not that it's great having all that public transportation. It's really efficient having an underground, the subway, and oh nice. And so that was definitely useful, and the train system was going everywhere is really useful. And to anyone living in England who may be watching or at some point watching this video, you'll probably laugh at me at this and think I'm stupid, but we had so much trouble with just like figuring out what the tickets were for. Because there are so many, oops, didn't mean to do that, but okay. There are, like, you'll go to a place and get 12 tickets or something. Oops, there we go. You'll get something like 12 tickets for a one-way trip. And we just had no idea why we were getting all these tickets and what they were for. And, I mean, it's not that the locals weren't helpful, but, I mean, it's so obvious to them doing it all the time, those that do travel frequently. And eventually we'd always figure it out, but it'd always be like, half of them were receipts, and that makes sense that you would have receipts, but what didn't make as much sense would be, well, it's like, oh, this is just to have, like, as a receipt of some sort, but then this one is your actual ticket, and then these are just kind of here for this or that, or to get you here to this one certain location, and then this ticket is to get you the rest of the trip. I don't know, it was an interesting experience, and like I said, that'd probably be the only thing that I didn't particularly enjoy. But oh wow, okay. I should probably find a Pokemon Center soon because I am not doing so well on health. There we go. Perfect. So definitely a bit of a struggle for us, but not too much. Oh, we just made a giant circle, haven't we? And I was surprised at how Americanized their food has become. It seemed like everywhere we went, there was pizza, like every stop. And I thought that was kind of funny because, I mean, they probably had more pizza than we do around here in Texas where I live. And I mean, the fact that in America, where pizza is such a big deal, I mean, that they seem to have more over there. I don't know, that just really surprised me. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. I mean, pizza's great, but I guess I got a little tired of pizza, is all I'm trying to say. So yeah, that happened. Definitely an experience that I would recommend for anyone, really. If you have the chance to go to another country, experience that, definitely do it. I mean, it's just such a different culture and an experience, and I really feel like it makes a huge difference. And all sorts of things that I'm not sure I'd say take for granted, but usually don't really think of as being that impressive or that amazing. Well, stuff like, I mean, I'm thinking like chapels and things like that, and I mean, we have some great churches in America, we really do. But seeing all of the Gothic architecture, really, Luxray? This is not good. That was really amazing. I cannot land a hit. Okay, this is ridiculous. Does it have that ability, I wonder, where it's harder to hit in the hail? That's probably it. Great. Shall I try a takedown, or try a mud shot? See, oh, that did like nothing. Let's see. Come on. Wow, this is not good. I don't know if I can take this thing out. Oh wow, I actually hit the attack there. That did nothing. Maybe I can make it hurt itself. Like, that's my best hope here. Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh. That backfired badly. Oh, we actually took it out. Nice. So many levels. I'm not gonna need that. Metal sound. Special defense, right? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, not great rewards, but the levels alone to Lucario are really nice. Let me see. So I guess we're gonna go back to the center. Oh well, I suppose it's a good thing I don't really have a plan. I'm just doing stuff. Well, we're gonna have a server restart here. I think for now, I'm just probably gonna call this an episode. I mean, didn't really have too much planned. Mostly just wanted to say that we're gonna be canceling the Saturday videos, and thought we'd catch some stuff, which we did. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.